The first rates, Wednesday morning on your screen. You're watching Financial Coverage Market live on ET now, and there you go. You've got a 70-point cut on the Nifty. You've got a 76-point cut on the Nifty now. The breadth is opening in favor of advances. The Sensex is down and the Bank Nifty is down by about 200 points. So on expected lines, it's a bit of a step back for benchmark indices. Now let's start addressing some newsmakers, and not too many newsmakers actually, but you want to start with auto companies, Maruti, Bajaj. Let's look at the auto space. You got Escorts, which is frankly is not going anywhere, but for the moment, Jaya Bharat Maruti, no, you want to look at Maruti. 9,066 for Maruti. Hero Motocorp, they continue to lose market share. Bajaj, their exports are kicking in. For Eicher, no impact of the Harley Honda launch so far. And if one really looks at rest of the market, I mean, then the small ones, Anisha, BKG, you got Sirma, really small ones which are in use.
Oh well, guys, but if you look at the market breadth, that's not that positive the way we have been seeing of late. And even if you look at the sectoral trends, most of the sectors are actually trading on the back foot. So there is a lot of pressure as far as the broader market is concerned as well. In terms of the stock-specific action, as you mentioned, it's Thermax, which is higher by 5%. BKG is higher by 4%. Godrej Agrovet has had a stellar start, 6% higher on that one. PVR Inox as well continues to build on gains with a uptick of almost 2%. Triveni Turbine is starting the day with a gain of around 3%. On the losing side, however, you have Campus Activewear, where there was a block deal that was expected, seems to have happened now, because that stock is trading with a cut of around 6%. That's Campus Activewear. Redington, and then Tata Chemicals, wherein our colleague just pointed out that there has been a price cut of almost 5%, which has been taken, is impacting that stock. And even Metro Brands did not enthuse the street with its performance at all. The margins were on the lower side, and that's the reason that stock is on the back foot. Which are the other stocks that you need to have on your radar? Let's look at Sanghi Industries, because the numbers of Ambuja Cements are out, but as of now we don't see much details in terms of any acquisition, but nonetheless that stock is holding up with a gain of around 5%. Sansera is the other one, and then of course the likes of Sirma SGS. These are some of the counters, and Sula as well, because that was showing a downtick of around 4% at start. So let's watch out for whether that's continuing to see that cut or not.
Okay, and within the broader markets as well, are you seeing that degree of outperformance when it comes to the small cap index? Not quite today. It's pretty much in line with the frontliners, or a little bit better off, albeit very marginally. Let's get in those first trades then. And Kunal, what's the screen indicating? Even Steven, when it comes to that market breadth at 19,655, what's the verdict?
Yeah, I think we'll wait out for the index to get into a breakdown mode. If it breaks below the 9,500 mark, till then we can expect that this consolidation may continue. In terms of individual stocks, Grasim was one of the stocks which I recommended earlier. The stock is now at 1850, 1860 plus levels, has done reasonably well, but it's now come back into some sort of an overbought nature on the chart. So would recommend to book profits for Grasim over the short-term traders, especially for stocks, for the traders who've been buying the stock at 1650 odd levels.
Okay, so Grasim book profits. Naresh, what's the first trade?
So continue to be bullish on NMDC. The stock is around the 115-16 mark, given a breakout, good volumes the day before. So keeping a stop loss at 113 and expecting a move towards 125-130 levels.